Wavery here, introducing one of Michigan's own legendary producers. We say he's legendary because he's still breathing, you know. When you legend, that means you dead, you know. So legendary, he's still here and alive. I'm Wavy Pharaoh, CEO of Wavery.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Acito, aka Aaron Scott, official Aaron Scott on Instagram. You feel me? And so what we got here today is we got one of my favorite producers, Ypsilanti's own Sparks the Beatmaker.
My baby.
Yes, sir.
From the hometown, Ypsilanti's finest for sure, man. So Sparks, how you get your name, man?
Introduce yourself, you know.
Yeah, I'm Sparks the Beatmaker. I'm from Ypsilanti, as you can see, 734 repping. But I got my name from KG Boomerang. I don't know, he just was calling me Sparks, and then growing up, my uncle always called me Sparky. And KG, the one that really got me into making beats, so it just came together as Sparks the Beatmaker, like. And then the tag just made it even much bigger, like everywhere I go. That's just how people like come up to me.
That's fire too, cause it's funny though, cause your name is similar to, you know what I'm saying, your tag name.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying, it's funny, you know, my little brother who be at your studio, he was like, why you call him Shark? I'm like, that's his name. He's like, his name is Sparks. He's like, his shit is sparking. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, his name's Shark though. You know, he's like, nah, you don't know what you talking about. I'm like, I know this guy forever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's a dope name. I like it. I really do. Cause, you know what I'm saying, hearing your beats is electrifying anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like, to be a producer with a name like that, Sparks,
gotta come with it.
that's going crazy. I love it.
So why Sparks the Beatmaker and not Sparks the producer?
Like, man, that's the thing. Like, people don't. I just really make beats. Like, producer is like they make beats too, but they write music. Like, man, just giving the input, like, on the song, make you a producer.
Yeah.
It's a lot that come with producing. Like, so I don't want to take away from their title, because their title is a lot. Like, I'm getting into producing, like, I'm producing, like, a couple EPs, but, I mean, I just always stuck with the beat, man. That's, like, my thing. Like, I'm engineer, and people get that mixed up with producing and then a beat maker, all of that is like separate categories. So.
It is. That's why I asked. I knew that. I know Ace knew that. You know, we do
a lot
music.
of people don't like even like having the studio. People be like, "Who producing? Like what? Like an engineer? Like, man."
Yeah, that's why I had to ask. So thank you for clarifying that, because a lot of producers don't even know the separation between a beat maker, producer, and you know all of that. What got you into producing?
Well, I grew up
or beat making,
playing the drums like since a little kid, and then I had a keyboard. I used to just play music by ear, and then
so it was just all natural.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your family
yeah,
was
my
involved?
pops played the drums. All my cousins really play the drums. They sing.
Okay.
Like they do something with music. So I just picked up on that, and then like middle school, high school, my homeboy KO11 was doing. He was the only person really just rapping and doing beats. Like he was on the first Fruity Loops, and that was like my man's back then. So,
good original. Like Fruity Loops.
What was that like?
That's good.
95, 96. That's like we was kids, babies for real.
And he been doing this.
That's up there with the acid program.
Yeah.
Man, I was making the beats. They had this thing like on the Xbox or PlayStation back in the day. This little DJ thing. I can't remember what it was called.
You was on Guitar Hero, don't lie.
I was on that
Talking
too,
shit,
man, for real. Everything.
But you know, I got a question that I always wanted to ask a producer, beat maker. You know what I'm saying? The versatility of working with different artists. How hard is it?
Tough.
You know what I mean? Like to create that sound, because you're a creator at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I've always been intrigued with, you know what I'm saying, people who can make beats.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, as an artist of, you know, myself, I hear a sound, but I can't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's a special talent, G. Like
dealing with a lot of people.
How does that work?
Man, some people be real difficult. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause they
Yeah.
don't even be knowing what they want, but others is easy.
That's so I'll probably be that. I'll probably be that motherfucker.
Like,
Like, you know, but it don't sound like I envision it, because everybody got this platinum motherfucking rap in their head. They got this platinum song in their head. So it's like I hear it, but I don't know how to articulate the shit and put it out there.
Man,
you feel
it
me?
take time.
Yeah.
Like, people be rushing through songs, man, but songs take time. Like, I make probably like 10 beats a day, but
No, you working.
I go back to a lot of old beats and finish a lot of old stuff. Like,
Straight up. Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, that is dope, because to kind of pong off what he was saying, like when I used to rap, I had a producer, in-home producer, his name was Primo Imani, you know, Bones on the Beat, that's his cousin. Shout out to my baby Primo Imani and Bones on the Beat too, but he used to have me basically like, yo, what type of beat you want? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no, just pick out the song, you know what I'm saying? So that jump is sweet, you know what I'm saying? But I could see as a producer or a beat maker how that could be frustrating, because every artist they don't know about composing.
Man, I learned, like, when rappers come in, they might be dropping a certain sound, but like, they might pick a totally different beat from what you would have thought they wanted. Like, I learned that a lot. Like, so that's why I make a bunch of different beats too. Like, I ain't just stuck on rap and trap beats, like Detroit beats.
Oh,
like,
speaking of, what's your favorite type of sound? What's the
I'm on some R&B shit right now. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to drop a cold ass R&B project.
Okay.
You working with anybody special?
I'm working with this girl named Mina. She from Ann Arbor.
Word.
She fire. I'm about to shoot a video with Nisha and Bully and Juno.
Okay, that's what's up.
California.
Shout out Nisha and Bully, Rich Minded.
Yeah.
Ypsilanti's own too.
So what is that? What is Rich Minded to you? Like, what's that?
Oh, that's gang, man. Like, it's about to put it back out there.
Y'all had Jeezy rocking the Rich Minded brand at Puffin
Jeezy was, young Jeezy was.
You know what I'm saying? That was lit. I got a Rich Minded. You know, I bought
Shout out
one
to
back in the
Jeezy.
day. A little Rich Minded, no, for real.
Shout out Jeezy.
I still got that too.
Support Ypsilanti, rocking the Rich Minded brand.
For sure, shout out Jeezy for that.
Bully brand, you know what I'm saying? That's
shout out Jeezy for sure for that. Shout out Bully, Nisha for sure. Ypsilanti's own. So you said Bully about to drop. Oh yeah, you know, come back out, because on the real, that logo itself is just crazy. Like, that's one of the hardest logos I probably have ever seen. It's so unique and so original, you know, and I'm a little biased because it's from Ipsy too, but even if I wasn't, like, people can't even hate on that. So yeah, once again, shout out like my bro said, shout out Jeezy.
They know it's hard.
Yeah, no, for sure. You know, Jeezy was wearing that, you know what I mean? You know, so he put on like his song, you know what I'm saying? But
Jeezy fuck with Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Man, I gave him, like, even after that, like, I linked up with his DJ. That's who really plugged that.
For real.
Like, for real. We met his DJ the day we met him. And then, like, we just kept in contact. We had got them together again, and he had gave us some free tickets. And everything.
You know, Jeezy for sure rocked with, you know, he signed Dope Boys Cash Out, and then, you know, back in, what was that, 2015, something like that. So, yeah, he for sure one of the first ones to tap in with us on the industry level. I still wear my Rich Minded brand. I keep that. I only wear that on certain occasions, for real. But, yeah, so how long? So you said you've been producing for a while though. And to pong off what Ace was asking you, so you got a new project coming out.
I got a couple, and I'm about to drop some singles. I had a track with this girl from Ypsi. She raps. She like underground. She coming up though.
Okay.
Her name Cass, but I had a song with her and Rocky B that's gonna drop.
I know Rocky B from the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm about to drop with some heavy hitters.
Yeah. What's up with SB?
I ain't worked with her in the hot second.
Yeah.
She still be at our studio.
Okay.
SB, who is it?
She a female rapper from out there.
She buzz. She
I
buzzing.
produce a lot of her stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, straight up.
Yeah. She be
From the
buzzing.
city?
She
From here. She from
She
here.
from MC.
Yeah, she younger though. She like
okay.
from a good younger generation, but she for sure popping it. You know what I mean? In these streets for sure.
Definitely out here.
Let me throw a little curveball in, you know. Everybody got an influencer, I feel like. So who would you call an influencer or favorite producer to you?
Like just the original goats, like Kanye, Timberland, Pharrell.
Yeah, for real, that's my dog.
Manny Fresh too.
Yeah.
Niggas sleep on Manny Fresh. That's like my
You went to the
favorite.
old school, you went to the premieres, DJ Premier, you know what I mean? Like
They like hip hop.
Yeah.
no, I mean it's I feel
They-
I understand what you're saying, you know what I
Like,
mean?
DJ
That's
Premier, one of my
my
favorite
thing.
producers.
That's one of my favorite.
Like,
Yeah.
like them
My
niggas
favorite.
still in the game.
That
Facts.
shit, the
They
Alchemist,
dropping
Alchemist, yeah.
all of them,
Yeah.
man.
you know what I mean? Like
Alchemist done dropped a lot of projects.
Yeah.
A couple people.
Oh yeah, he be working with
And
Currency.
Premier,
Yeah.
too. Like man, they in the game.
Yeah, they
For
still
real.
out here.
Hit Boy, like as far as if you would say a new producer, he ain't really new, but
Yeah.
like that he going crazy right now.
I could see you kind of got a lot of your influence from Manny out of your list, because I see you do sample
Yeah.
a lot of old Cash Money, you know what I'm saying? And
That's what I grew up on.
yeah, for sure.
The real Wayne and the real Kanye.
the real,
West,
right.
Like College Dropout. I've been banging that for like the last month.
Okay,
For real.
okay. Since you kind of said something like that, so what's your, how do you get in your element in the studio?
Like man, I listen to a lot of music, so like I listen to a lot of just like flipping through music real quick to get a bunch of ideas.
Yeah.
And then just like I already gone to the mindset of just doing a bunch of beats a day, so I'm just making a lot of different stuff.
Any type of remedies, you know, as far as like, you know, smoking, drinking, like, you know, maybe need some ladies around, like candles and shit, you know, they be on some,
Keeping the ladies around is cool, man, but sure, that'd be cool like back in the day, but
Yeah.
I really be locked in. I don't be trying to have no distractions.
Right.
Like
What's
since
it-
we at the studio, that's a distraction.
what's it feel like, you know, cause I know it was one song, I think it was you did the beat for Gigi.
I got a couple songs.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Who-
don't remember
Gigi?
Gigi Lofi.
Oh yeah.
You did a
Prime
beat.
time.
You
Prime
did
time.
Yeah, prime time.
Yeah.
So what's it feel like? You know what I'm saying? Like you did the beat. He laced the fuck out the track.
Man, he
Gigi
was
Cole.
That shit was fire.
It's
Gigi
crazy
Cole.
how
You
that
feel
song
me?
came together. Like, man, he
Like, how'd
just,
that happen? Like, you know?
he had popped up at the studio. I had just really started learning how to sample.
Mhm.
And like, man, I was making that beat. I ain't finished it while he was there. And like, I'll be dropping stuff on Instagram and hit me in the comments like, I need that beat.
Mm-hmm.
I need that beat. And just was hitting me up, man. Finally finished it.
So how I feel though? You know what I'm saying?
That's my
as far
shit.
as-
Like,
it's cold.
yeah, and he going up too. Like I got some songs with him too. I got like 3 or 4 songs.
I was on some slow shit asking who Gigi was. I don't know why. Because I'm used to hearing Gigi Lofi and shit. Like his whole You know, shout out. Yeah. Shout out GG Lofi for sure.
Dude, dog is fire.
No, dog for sure cold. And he from the way too. He from Ipsy too.
He going.
Shout out.
Yeah, he going for sure. I was about to ask you sampling. So you were sampling more so producer like Kanye,
I just really learned how to sample.
For real?
About a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Man, I always wanted to do it, but I just never picked up on it. Then and just like all the stuff with clearing music, so I never really got into it. Then, like we got this producer at the studio named Diamond. She came in, bro, and in like 2 weeks learned how to sample. So
Wow.
I'm like, man, I gotta pick this shit up, like for real.
Is sampling? No, go ahead, Ace. I ain't gonna cut you up, bro.
I mean, it might run concurrent.
Go ahead, bro. My fault.
Is that like your favorite genre of music?
Right now,
the art. No, I'm just saying like the art. Do you just sample R&B?
Oh no, I sample whatever. Man, jazz, video games,
so just
TV shows.
That's popping right now too. Video games. A lot of people like Southside do a lot of not Southside. Plug. Who? What's dog name? Plug. I forget dog name, man. My fault for forgetting his name. He's one of my favorite producers. But a lot of video games is being sampling, especially But back to sampling though. Is it easier to sample than actually your own original composing?
No, cause I've been doing beats for a while now, so it's nothing for me to like cook up something. Especially, I really do my best cook ups when somebody got the song already done and we just building on like they hook or something.
So it's better for you to build.
Yeah, I like building. It gotta be with the right person.
You know what? That makes sense.
Like it
just
gotta
because,
be
like,
with the right person.
Hey, what's up, Sparks? Need a beat. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? Like, you know. So what do they gotta do? They gotta like spit the acapella for you?
Yeah, the hook. Like they just keep repeating the hook, and then I could just build off.
Oh, that's cold.
So
that's cold.
Yeah.
So off them like off they melody, you can just kind of hear what beat or what sounds you can go. That's hard.
That's way more special when it's done.
Yeah, man, give me some. That's colder than
that's fine.
That's colder than just actually being a beat maker originally. You feel me? Like that's when that is producing. Facts.
Yeah, that's dope.
Well, shit, you might have changed your name to start making producer in a minute or another alias or something. You know what I'm saying? Don't shortchange your, you know what I mean? But you know, off this, they gonna know what it is anyway off this alone. You know, when it's hit the streets. But looping, how you feel about looping? Do you loop a lot?
Hell yeah! What? I loop a lot.
So how you feel? So how you feel about a lot of producers or beat makers shaming looping? You know,
it's no different from sampling.
How was a beat made?
So I started really with my melodies, and then I build off of that.
Yeah.
Like I make like 2 or 3 melodies, and then build the drums off that.
Yeah.
But
So
looping,
melody first.
Yeah. Looping, man, it's
the
new way.
So being coming up as a drummer, that's your line right there. Drums. Yeah. So that's your bass.
Man, a lot of times I don't finish beats because the drums don't sound right to me. Like the melody might be there, but man, your drums gotta be hit.
Yeah.
I like
it. Yeah, they do for sure.
They gotta be hit.
You gotta have that bass.
Like some songs out now, like really listening to music, man, it's simple. I overthink a lot because I'm like in the middle, like the new generation is still like having that old school flavor coming up in that time. So, but like music really simple, man. People be overthinking.
Yeah, I had to ask you about the looping, you know, and because as a beat maker and producer like yourself, you know, like they get a lot of shame. I be watching producer grind 2.0.
That's my shit.
They be shame. A lot of the producers be on there be shaming looping.
But it's a lot of
they be trying to take credit from for real.
That's
crazy.
the main thing. People not giving the other producers some credit.
Yeah.
Man, but they got sites for that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the loops.
The templates and all that.
I don't do the templates, but I
Yeah.
will use the loop. I will.
So 2020 hit last year, you know what I'm saying, whole coronavirus. Has that affected your business with artists or
Man,
are
the
you
first
just
day
proud?
we went into lockdown, I made an $800 play.
Oh, wow.
No, not really.
You
Like
said
the
the
studio
bubble.
just kept up and going. Like,
Yeah.
everybody had money, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so they was coming to the studio just
And
cash.
guess what money did for everybody though? I mean, everybody
Yeah.
wanted to become a rapper. Remember,
Man,
everybody
I
said, no,
I
I
met
swear.
people that rap 1 or 2 times, bro. Or they just invested in their people.
Yeah.
Like I said on the first one, 2020 coronavirus, it did well for some people.
Man,
It did
bless
well.
a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, for the casualties that happened
Yeah,
during the whole
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace to everybody. You know what I'm
If you're
saying?
still alive.
Nigga, you win. Right. Like 2 Chainz said, you wake up in the morning, you win.
You win.
For real. You know, especially the ones who had coronavirus and still able to breathe and, you know.
Niggas caught a mad
It
wave.
was a wave for sure. So you said the coronavirus basically helped you in a sense. You
And
know?
the studio,
Yeah.
definitely. Niggas came through
Yeah.
heavy. First day, like that. Big Grits made the lockdown, man. I sold beats.
Big
Yeah.
Reg got the buzz.
Yeah.
For real.
Big Gretch, good Big Gretch. Shout out Big Gretch.
Have you ever, you know what I'm saying, did music or produce for anybody outside of Ypsilanti, Michigan?
Yeah, I got.
Or, you know what I'm saying, outside of Michigan?
Yeah.
Or you ever just dipped off and did some music or anything like that?
Like, I'm about to drop some shit. I got some shit with a chick in London. I got some shit with
Wow.
somebody in New York and Boston.
Oh, you international with it. He said in London.
Like, Michigan, cool, but like I went to California for a couple weeks and connected with
I
like
seen
a lot
that.
of people.
Mhm.
And like, man, it's a big world out there.
It is.
And the crazy thing is, men out there, man, they love Michigan music
Yeah.
in California. Like,
Yeah, they do.
it'll be sometimes I'm like, damn, where I'm at. Like, they was, like, the chick really put me up on Rio from California.
Oh, what?
She thought Rio was from the Bay.
Okay, so
Man,
talk
that's
about
crazy.
that, and I think, Ace, we might have talked about that a little bit. The Bay and
Yeah,
Michigan connection.
They like,
we like sisters.
Yeah.
You know, the Detroit and
it's
the Bay.
1 and 1.
You
You know what
know,
I'm saying?
we from Ypsilanti and Ann Arbor, but Michigan and Cali, that connection is real strong. Too Short even shouted us out in the verses with E40. You know what I'm saying? We was the only ones that got shouted out by Too Short. Shout out to Too Short for that too.
And I think everybody shout out Michigan.
Yeah. Bitch. But yeah, so what do you think is the similarities, or why do you think we so similar?
Just the up tempo and the dancing.
Yeah.
For real, like shoot.
Yeah, you said it. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Right there, them
Dancing,
niggas go
for real.
hyphy. Niggas out here, they jit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all about that shit.
And sampling the old school tracks, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
Larry Jones remind me a lot of Payroll.
Yeah.
It's a
I
lot of
like
similarities
Larry
out
Jones.
there.
Yeah, you mentioned him in the last
Yeah, I like
podcast.
Larry
I fuck with Larry too, and Payroll too.
And that's funny because I'm out here, I fuck with you, Joe.
Yeah. But that is, shout out to the Bay. Shout out to Cali and all
shout out
that
to
for
Cali,
real. You know what I'm
shout out
saying?
Man, I'm definitely can't wait to get back there.
Yeah, they some special people out there. I went to Cali, but I only went to Southeast over there, you know, Crenshaw area. I gotta hit the Bay though for sure. Y'all be on the lookout
That
for
was
me out
like
there.
probably
Bay.
the only place.
Yeah, I've never
been in
never seen the
California.
Bay.
Yeah, I never seen it either.
You
I
know,
hear the Bay.
California's so big, those.
Yeah, I'm good. Like I still got some cup left.
Shout out to Duce. We need to check.
Shout out to Dude say we for sure need to check for real. No, we need to check for sure.
Shout out to TC behind the camera.
Yeah, all day. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
my
why
baby.
really like niggas don't know Big Biz like
Dog, give me some. So it was like the first podcast. I was just talking about that in the first podcast about how TC is a huge motivation for me.
Part of the MC culture.
Nah, he's a legendary
for real.
Focal point in MC too, though. I was about to sign, not like literally, but I was fucking with Big Biz for real. Because remember, not to get off page, my fault, Ace, but I used to rap. You produced my beat, to get money, stay stunning. To me, arguably, that shit was over a decade ago, arguably one of your coldest beats. And I may be biased because I was on it, but you look at Ace, that was, what I'm saying, never dropped though. I never dropped it. I was too shy to rap back then. But anyway, I was about to get down with Big. I was down. I was just too scared to put myself out there. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, TC behind the camera for sure. Big Biz. TC put on a lot of cats from around here and put on a lot of shows.
Niggas going shows.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of shows. He had Blind Pig rocking. Didn't you have something to do with PJs? Didn't you have something to do with Dusty coming out here? But you was a part of that though.
I think we opened up or something. No, that wasn't us. We was right after him. I think he had came out here and then we did a show with Taylor Made, Rico. Rico had we linked up with Rico and did.
Rico. Because I remember y'all boys was buzzing. You know what I'm saying? You and M.I. Quan and them, you had a big focal point on M.I. Quan's success too.
So speaking of the general, what I'm saying, we were just talking about with the local people and everything. Who have you worked with that's local that's making some noise?
Polo. That's who I really started off with. Polo Frost.
Shout out Polo.
How was your relationship? You know what I'm saying?
That's my guy, man.
Success right now.
It's for life with us.
Shout out Polo. You know what I'm saying?
For life.
Best effort challenge.
We came up together. So anybody from Ypsi, bro, it's always love.
Always love.
Niggas done got older, niggas got kids, so niggas ain't talking to each other every day. When I see bro, it's love. I don't know with him. I heard his tape before he even put it out.
Polo.
Oh, that shit hard.
His track with
Is you on any beats?
No, I got some songs with him that I'm about to drop. I had a song with him and Lofi.
Okay, that shit about to be hard. Polo for sure. He holding it down, but he's definitely improved unanimously within the past 2 years. Upped his whole game. You know what I'm saying? The track keep going dumb. He showed the element of being that TikTok song that's popping, that was about 5-6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He was known as a dancer.
Be the next interview.
Polo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit your line, Polo, because you already know.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how.
But he showed people from around here, you know what I'm saying, that he's not just a viral dance maker. You know what I'm saying? He can really rap. And he's showing that.
Even back then, that nigga was never just out here. A lot of niggas be on the Detroit style. That nigga was
him.
Always been him and just made music. For real.
Shout out to Polo. He a real one. I grew up with Polo back in the day. And you hear, like I said, I heard his song in a strip club about a month ago, and I hit his line directly, you know what I'm saying, and he instantly responded, you know what I'm saying, and that's love. Like you said, it ain't nothing but love around Ypsi, you know what I'm saying, so I appreciate that.
You got a label? You signed anybody?
I just started this label. I ain't really pushed it yet. I'm gonna push it once I start dropping stuff.
This probably can't even be unfeeling right now.
It's called Be Yourself Entertainment. Pretty much,
Come do you.
Yeah, man, for real. Be yourself. Be original. People be trying to be other people.
So it's more
originality or whatever.
So it's more like a distribution type thing. Cause you
partnering up.
Cause you own your masters and you own, you know what I mean? That's what's up. That's what's up.
And I'm starting a writing team. I'm just waiting for my homeboy to get back from Atlanta. So.
Let me know about. We gonna talk about that. I'm pretty sure Ace, going after this.
Writing team.
I'm down with it because
hours, nigga.
Outside of Wavery management, record. I write and produce too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that producer, beat maker combo we just had. But we gonna talk about that after that. But more on you. As far as sampling, I'm getting back to sampling. Whose responsibility, for those who don't know, whose responsibility is that to clear that record?
If people is under a label, it really be the label. Like I done heard the labels getting them samples cleared if it's the right song.
Okay.
They gonna pay.
Okay.
Like once I produce it, it ain't on me. It's on whoever grabbed that beat.
Oh, that's even more dope. So you really got a whole free world of music to do your thing and fuck around. They get clear, but you made the beat.
Like a lot of songs been getting cleared. Like that song I did with Lofi. Prime Time is a sample.
So that was his responsibility to get that cleared.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was one of the first people I seen get the sample cleared.
Yeah.
I'm like,
do you
fuck
know?
it, I'm about to just.
And shout out GG. We gonna have to probably go through Sparks. You know what I'm saying, to get you, but we need you on here too. But do you know probably how much it costs to clear?
Man, they like really. I think the people will get on you once your song get big. Like, if it's just going locally, they ain't getting no money off that, so they ain't gonna get no head.
Once you start,
if it blow up on TikTok and all that, man, niggas want that cut. For sure. They want that cut.
I feel that.
They coming to get that cut.
Yeah.
For real.
What is for the upcoming producers, beat makers out there? What's your advice for the upcoming ones, man?
Man, just grind it out, like, shoot.
What's the grind like?
Man, you can't stop. You just gotta keep going with this shit. I've been doing it for a minute. Like,
how many all-nighters? How many all-nighters you,
man, a lot.
I
spend nights in the studio. I got a whole crib. I might stay the night more in the studio than I do on my own crib.
Yeah.
For real.
Dedication. That's good dedication.
Yeah. That should take a lot of dedication.
Do you believe that you have to be in the game as long as you have been to be great, or can somebody start producing today and still be as great as you?
Man, that nigga Quincy Jones made Thriller at 50, so that's one thing I like about producing. Like, ain't really no age and no producing. Like, niggas might judge rappers, but shit, Jay-Z still putting out shit.
Right.
It's all about that
sound.
sound.
It's good music.
Right.
As long as you make good music, people gonna rock with it. But as a producer, like, to really get yourself out there, like, I notice a lot of producers be on that, like, money stuff. Like, it ain't, I mean, it's about the money, but man, you gotta put in the work with people too. Like, to build a name. Like, I never really charged Polo for no beats. He probably bought his first 2 beats.
Yeah.
And then we just was so cool. Like, same thing with Bully. Like, he probably bought his first couple beats for the project, but we established a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, them niggas could hit me up, send me some shit. I'm gonna send it all day. Like,
yeah. How much do you charge? Do it depend, or do you have a set price?
Price is definitely going up when these songs drop.
Well, to answer, so, we're gonna hold up, pour a little shot. Real quick. Let's pour a little shot.
All day.
For the cause. I'll pour everybody up. A little drip drop.
Pain for the pain. Usually pour up our own pain, but trials and tribulations vary. He must got Sparks must got a lot of pain, man. Must got a lot of pain for that beat.
But we was talking, you know what I'm saying? Like my man's Pimpin' P said, 3 reasons, $. You know what I'm saying? He was asking how much you charge, but I noticed that you said, you know, if you kind of messing with you heavy, you kind of flexible. So is it like that for everybody, or is it like that for like people that's just really working real hard? I'm saying like really working hard, and you really can see their dedication, not just somebody to buy some couple beats. You know what I mean? And I would think so. You know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest thing. Seeing a nigga dedication.
That's love.
Because a lot of niggas.
Because it's hard. It's hard.
But
it's very hard for an artist to get original beats.
Yeah.
And to maintain them being an artist and trying to afford a beat.
That now, like if
yeah, for real, they get straight off YouTube.
Yeah,
it's expensive. If y'all don't know, that beat don't come free, and it's expensive.
And pay your producers whatever they asking, because it's actually a lot of work producing and beat making.
I ain't gonna
as well.
lie, the people who spend the most money with me is women. Like
Shout out to women.
Always trying to cut in and shit. The women come with the money, ain't no argument, ain't no extra shit. They come in with that cheese, like for real.
That's what's good.
I told, like I said, when the pandemic first hit, a lady cashed at me $800.
Oh, it was a woman that did it. Oh,
yeah. But she go hard. Like, shout out her name, Kima Kings.
Shout out Kima
Kings.
What up, though?
Radio.
What up, though?
Where can we find you? Where are you?
Like right now, just follow me on Instagram. That's where you're gonna be able
to see. What's your Instagram?
Everything I'm doing. Spark734.
Spark734.
Yeah.
Any underscores or anything like that?
No.
Everything could be tagged. Everything could be tagged.
You type in Sparks the Beat Maker, I'm gonna pop up.
Okay, we can Google you. Yeah, internationally. He said he's doing beats in London, France, and all of that.
Yeah.
You have a studio.
Yep. SNS Media off Golf Side.
And where in Ypsilanti? Okay, yeah.
Of course.
To kind of change the subject a little bit, what motivates you, man?
Man, just putting in the time. Like I've been doing this for a minute, and I'm never gonna stop making beats, bro. Like shit, I put this shit before everything but God and family.
I know that's right.
Women,
that's a Fendi fact. Fendi fact.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Fendi facts.
That's the only way. You know,
real.
You got a goal, and to achieve the goal, you gotta put in the time.
Yeah, you got to.
So,
like you say, your album, 10,000 hours, 10,000
right?
Man, hey, that's it, real.
Yeah,
you gotta put in
Fendi facts.
And that's what I charge niggas off of. Like shit, them hours I put back in the day, like way back.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah,
like,
cause it took a lot to get here.
Yeah, I was in my nigga's secret basement, really.
Yeah,
learning how to do beats.
Yeah. See, everybody always see when you blossom. They don't see the rose and the concrete.
Man, that's the truth.
Just man up late at night, shit, missing people calls.
Well, speaking of that,
they don't see the pain.
Speaking of that, pain. Speaking of that though, but you know, how would y'all feel? Well, this is a question for both of y'all. How y'all feel, you know what I'm saying? You finally got on, you put in your dedication, your hours and everything, and then you get them people that's like, cousin, what's happening?
Hey, I had a lot of that.
What's happening, cuz?
You gotta answer that, Sparks.
I had a lot of that with like the rich-minded shit, so.
They want some free shit.
All day, like damn.
Like damn.
Niggas don't understand, like, if I give you some free shit, I had to go pay for that. Like,
facts.
I had to go pay for that hoodie and
Fendi facts.
So would y'all think that, is that a common thing for like black owned businesses?
Definitely.
For
niggas
black people?
Definitely.
Bro, niggas call me all the time. Can I get a hookup at the studio? Like, bro.
It's a business, you know. It's a business.
I can't cut out my engineer. Like them niggas gotta eat. Them niggas done drove over here.
I don't know.
Nigga, you using electricity, all that shit.
I don't even want to. He said everything, you know. But all I gotta say is, for people that don't own businesses or whatever, y'all gotta understand that business owners put in so much money into their business to the point where you damn near going in debt. So if that don't make no sense, I'm not gonna say no more on that. You know, so please stop trying to shortcut your people and your family or anybody that own a business, because we not getting nothing for free.
Yeah, you know, hey, there's a misinterpretation of you know what I'm saying, having that business and then having that relationship outside of that business.
Right.
Yo, we still cool.
Right.
But when you step into my business that I established, yo, recognize it as that.
Y'all gotta pay.
You know, pay.
Y'all gonna
Gotta
pay these
pay
stores.
the
Y'all gonna pay these stores for
You gonna
Gucci
go
and
pay
Louis
it.
and Fendi.
You
And
gonna
you gonna
go
go
do
buy
that.
that bottle of Patron and Anejo and all of that. Like, we your people.
Support your man.
Support your mans. You know, period.
Support your
Many
mans.
facts. You heard?
You want to support your
So-
mans, then ain't your mans. Keep pushing.
I got another question. We getting ready to wrap this up too. I know Ace got a couple more questions as well.
And before that, supporting your mans,
Support
I
black
send-
owners for sure.
I send my peoples to him.
Oh,
That's a
man.
fact.
One
Fendi
day,
facts.
one day, Sparks hit me up and was like, "Your little brother fired. Where's my
Oh,
little
man.
brother been?"
At the stove.
He taps in
Fendi
on
all
facts.
you.
day.
You know what
That's
I'm
one
saying?
of my favorite artists too.
Shout out North Boy
Seriously,
Tree.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? RP just passed. You know what I'm saying? A couple of years ago, whatever. Nipsey Hussle, and
Harpy Nip.
you know what I'm saying? All money in, no money out. So if I keep the shit full circle,
It's gonna come back.
it gotta
Always,
come back.
always
You
back
know,
around.
everybody go. You know, I fucks with who fucks with me.
Everybody
You know what I'm
eats
saying?
B.
Vice versa.
Man,
That's
okay.
how it should be. Always. Sometimes it's
Right.
not like that, but it is. It is. And it is at this round table.
It is. What to kind of conclude the interview, I know Ace got some questions too. Where you see yourself in the next 5 years, and to add on to that question, what is 3 goals or 5 or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that you got for the next 5 years or next coming years that you know what I'm saying, that you want to accomplish? You've been far, so you got this far, you know what I'm saying?
Like, man, just continuing to prosper for real. Like, growing the studio, making the studio, like, just making it something big in Ypsi. Like, I ain't trying to just make it no studio where I'm just coming up off bread and niggas coming in rapping. Like, I'm trying to
Give
some
back.
community stuff to
Oh,
where,
yeah.
you know, teaching little kids how to engineer and make beats.
You know what I'm saying? That's funny how you just said that, because I was just talking to one of my good friends about, you know what I'm saying, how much the Boys and Girls Club had helped a lot of people. And you know, and music is such an influence that, you know, you could
Everybody.
bring that in, you know what I'm saying? You could be that person.
Yeah, I'm
know
trying
what I'm
to
saying?
make
And
that
that's
studio like Motown, bro. Like
Every
it's a lot of
Wednesday,
time-
every Wednesday you teaching
For
kids
real.
how to make beats. You
it's
know
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
talent around
For real.
here, like,
Yeah.
like y'all said, some people might not have the funds to do it, like, especially coming up in high school. So, like, I definitely want to get in the
Knowledge is free.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you
My
got
people
it,
taught
if
me
you
for
got
free,
it, you know what I'm
so
saying? Knowledge
gotta
is
give
free.
back.
That's awesome. You know what I'm saying?
And that's in the long run, like when we become millionaires. Not even millionaires, but you know, upper thousandaires. You know, like I said, we still own businesses. You know, y'all gotta pay up. But when we come up, how we gonna come up? You know what I'm saying? We gonna give back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give to give back.
Your community. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's
For
important.
real.
That's just what
It's
it
real
is.
important.
You know, you gotta take care of the
You
neighborhood.
gotta take care of the
You know what I'm
neighborhood.
saying? That's who took care of you.
For real.
And
For real.
we know whether you like it or not, whether you went through some things and you felt like you weren't that or this, but you know what I'm saying? And a lot of that, that's who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are your neighborhood. You are your product of your environment.
Yeah.
All the time. You know what I'm saying? And I love Ypsi. I love Ann Arbor. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, Romulus. You know what I'm saying? All whole metro.
Yeah.
Because like, if you really put it in perspective, everybody is knit tight. You know what I'm saying? And in its own way. Mini circles, bigger circles, whatever the case may be.
Everybody know.
Everybody gonna rock with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you on it and doing your thing.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? The right way.
Fendi
And
facts.
it's a shout out because Michigan's a great state.
It
You know
is.
what I'm saying? Especially
Man, that shit
especially the
poppin',
music
for
scene.
real.
Yeah, and we always been. We the
Yeah.
home of the Motown.
And you get the respect.
Like,
You
if
know
you,
what I mean?
I just was
Fire.
looking at the most influence, bro. Like, cities in Michigan. Like, Detroit #1 and Flint was like either #3 or 5.
I can believe it.
That shit crazy to just,
Flintstone.
out of all the states that just,
Right.
cities that just popped off.
Yeah.
Like Flint.
Shout out
just
Flint
popped
too, man.
off,
Hey,
bro.
man,
Shout out Flint.
I got a sister that live in Flint.
Shout out
I be
Flint.
in Flint. Shout out
Flint
Flint.
popped
Shout out
off
Flint.
heavy, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Ypsi could do that. It's just about niggas getting together, bro. Like,
So
let's take a team.
I'm glad you,
for real.
and I don't want to keep this going too far. We got things to do, but why do you think? And I asked you this before.
Mhm.
Why do you think in Ypsi and Ann Arbor that we don't unite like how Detroit do and like Flint do?
It be ego, and then it's just like, man, the right people got to put that shit together.
Right.
Like, for real. It take the right people to really put it together,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
If y'all,
It's definitely ego.
yeah,
Because honestly, man,
Ypsi
like,
got a different
because
type of
low
ego.
key, Ypsi and Ann Arbor, like you got some people, they everybody mess with each other.
Mhm.
But it takes just one man's to be like, oh, I'm tighter with them, so it'd be like, fuck
Right.
y'all niggas,
right,
and then it go that way. But low key, them niggas ain't even want to do that.
right,
They like,
right.
damn, but I'm rocking with them,
Yeah.
and it went like that. That's facts.
100.
And that's been 20
Yeah,
years,
yeah.
30 years, man, forever.
100.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little little big, but you gotta get up out of there.
Right,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
right. That's
Back
a
up.
fact. That's a
You're-
fact.
Like, man, that's it.
No, that's
For
real,
like,
man.
niggas don't be knowing.
And to y'all that's watching this,
I say that because I've been in situations
Bro,
like
It
that.
goes
Man, we
down
all
out
have-
here,
man.
for real. Niggas
it
don't
go
know.
down. It do go down out here.
And then niggas
Quiet
blaming on
kept for
Ann Arbor
sure.
Ypsi. Like, man, nah,
Quiet
that nigga
kept.
fucking your bitch. Nah, y'all
Quiet-
get the fuck out of here, dog.
Quiet is kept to go down out here on the real. But if for y'all that didn't really understand or maybe misinterpreted that conversation, man, just get out y'all egos, man. It's a bigger picture than Ypsi. As Sparks said in earlier in the interview, it's the world. It's a whole world out here.
Yeah.
We can all take this thing over. Y'all seen what Flint just did in 2 months. You know, shout out Rio, Free Rio, and RMC Mike and Willie Ray and YNJ and all them. But for real, man, let's get it together, y'all. You got anything else to say? Ace, you got?
I want to say the reason why I called Shark up for this interview is, you know what I'm saying, one of my favorite producers, not only because I know him personally, but because of the dedication, the hard work I watched him put in.
We seen it.
You know what I mean? From shows to hookah lounges to being, has his own studio and really producing
To
this thing.
hooping.
You know what I
We
mean?
know this dude for real.
And then,
We
like,
been on the court.
And
The motherfuckers doing the slip and slide on the court.
I'm personally
No, the Shamrock.
intrigued.
I
I was personally intrigued just with, you know what I'm saying, I really wanted to know and pick the brain of a producer because that is music. You know, you don't have music without that person that's making that sound.
Fendi facts.
So,
Ace, Fendi
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? I appreciate you for
All
doing
day,
everything
bro.
you do.
All
You know what I'm
day.
saying?
Sparks.
Keep
You
doing
know,
it.
y'all family,
I'm a fucking
man.
fan. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And You welcome on Wavery Podcast anytime.
Anytime, man. Even if you just want to sit here and talk shit, like if you just want to be here and just talk shit with whoever else we got, man, we love it, man. And appreciate it, man. And if you can, you know, hit up Gigi and Nisha. You know, Nisha, bring your finance on here, man. Shit, I got a girl. My fault. No disrespect, my baby, but bring your finance.
We're gonna give y'all a little preview of Sparks the Beatmaker Studio, so y'all can see what it's looking like, laying like. Address is gonna be below. You know what I mean? So everybody just tap in. You know what I'm saying? It's all love.
I'm really a fan of you though, Nisha. I really have sat here and listened to your music. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, hey, he called me Pimpin' P, man. But hey, shout out to Ipsy, Polo, my baby Sparks, you know what I'm saying? My baby Cito, COO of Wavedemics, you know what I'm saying? My baby, my right hand, you know what I'm saying? And shout out my baby Philip Banks. I forgot you on that last one. You one of my favorite rappers, period.
Hey,
shout out Philip Banks.
Hey.
For real, no.
Hey,
really,
Phil,
hey.
I've been up on Phil for like 3 years.
I ain't gonna put your government name out here because you know you really my baby, but shout out to you though, Philip Banks, for real. You know what it is.
That's one of my favorite rappers.
You still owe me hey Banks, you still owe me a feature, nigga.
He really knows that's really one of my baby. And shout out Siggity too. Hey, that's my baby too, for real.
I got like,
you
making me think now. Like, I got like 4 songs to see.
Okay, well, you know.
I got some fire.
Shout out Sig and shout out J Classic, cause you got bars. You got bars, boy.
J Classic got bars.
You got bars, boy. But
shout out True Classic.
Shout out True Classic. Who else? Marciano, Rocky 5. You know, and if I missed you, I miss you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like that. Ain't no disrespect. And shout out to my baby Marshall Up Fitness. I missed you on that last one. Get y'all workout right. Y'all training everybody. He came. Shout out Hungry Hustle Fitness too, and my baby Shane Fitness, and Fit Chick Motivation, and get your hair from her luxury, her beauty luxury. Yeah. So
that nigga peace shot now.
And that's all though.
They gotta pay you.
Wavy, man, they need you. They need to pay us, man. We gonna get paid.
My monster and everybody.
This the last one y'all get.
We going up back to this. And shout out to my baby TC once again. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all fucks with TC. Get your shit tight.
And this Wavedemics, once again, will achieve vividly anything, doing everything my imagination can see. Yes, I'm Wavy Pharaoh, the CEO. You go ahead.
Aaron Scott, you know what I'm saying, aka Cito. You follow me, like I said, on Instagram, official Aaron Scott. And it's 2021, baby. It's wavy.
And the name's gonna be under everything when the interview drops. So you're gonna be able to see his Instagram, Sparks the Beatmaker Instagram, and my Instagram at Wavy Pharaoh. And shit, we out 2021. Y'all be safe. This coronavirus is sparking back up. You know what I'm saying?
And then they go them damn kids, man. Take my trash out.
Take the trash out.